I think we got to be competitive. That's why I know the EEZ is very controversial right now, but it's really a matter of common sense and explanations to the general public about that. 118 other cities in the state of Missouri and the entire state of Kansas have agreed that it is a good competitive advantage to have an EEZ with the blight term attached, which does not lead, cannot lead, and would not lead to eminent domain or property tax reduction, especially if I'm on the city council. That will not happen. I think we do need to do absolutely everything we can possibly do to gain an economic advantage. We are strategically located in the state of Missouri to be economically advantaged. We are a university city, and we are a insurance city, and we can be a city of much more things. It's a problem. I think that's why we hire a city manager. The city manager, Mike Mathis, is looking into the issue now. It's his job. If there's a problem at the top, it needs to be addressed. We may need to change the top. I've talked to local police officers. I've talked to the chief. They both, I think, agree that there is a problem. City Manager Mathis will need to come out with a report, and we will need to go by his recommendations. It's his job. Crime is in Columbia. The statistics will show you that it's been hasn't spiked until recently. Crime is like national security. Eternal vigilance needs to take place. But I would like to handle it more from a personal responsibility standpoint than a police standpoint. We need Crime Stoppers, we need Neighborhood Watch, and we need families and friends looking out for one another. Economic development, infrastructure, anything that develops jobs are key. Public safety is key. There are a few things cities need to do, city government needs to do. We need to prioritize. My top three issues are public safety, which we just discussed. They are infrastructure, and they are economic development and jobs. City government, local government should, and is it incumbent upon them to prioritize to just the few areas that they need to prioritize at. A lot of issues are brought up primarily for their heat, not their light. I would like to talk about light, not heat. We can listen to our staff leaders. We can research the issue. We can look into all phases of development. It's important that we, as I said before, that we concentrate. It takes serious men and women in serious positions. The city council is probably the ultimate volunteer position in the city of Columbia. I've been an ultimate volunteer in this city for 25 years. I think I can, I not only think, I know I can do the job that's required to be a serious candidate that addresses serious issues. I will do that on the council. It's an important priority. Many of our residents, it's key for them to exist. We have to address the issue. The issue has been addressed in the past, perhaps not to the extent it's needed to be or in the appropriate way that it's needed to be. I'd give it a priority and consider it a highway. Right now we have some key issues. Public safety, probably the ultimate one. Mass transit, employee pensions, the airport, Those are just a few. They're key. They need to be handled quickly. Economic development is a little bit more long-term, but is also key. Jobs, whatever increases the tax base and puts money in the coffers in order to pay for our priorities like affordable housing, like infrastructure, are important.